Shall we watch some TNS? I'm kind of down to go right here. Razzo Tene.
Just to play in TNS.
This is a good little match to start with.
Impressive.
The one Idom match there's always one Idom match every stream. I think the next one has Idom. He's been playing. Especially considering Sixer is not out yet, right? Everybody's going to be playing for a bit. But Idom usually plays a couple of days. Wait, that's Leffen? That's my favorite thing is that Jonathan streams with the name Leffen. And people come in and they're like, yeah, fuck Leffen. And I'm like, do you think they know? Like, do you think they're aware that that's not actually Leffen playing the game? And like, it's Jonathan with the name Leffen. You know, like, I'm like, maybe not. Maybe they just don't know. Anyway, our match. Wow. I think there was probably a pickup that worked there, but yeah, that'll do it. There's probably a pickup that worked there, but I understand the 6P to beat the anti-air already, not knowing it was going to confirm and then, you know, be a whole thing. Wow, that was a sick IB. IBing the drill means that Leo's a little closer there, easier to challenge after, although the 5K whiff. IBFD is nice there too, it pushes you away. One thing that's important about this matchup is every time Leo throws boom when Eddie's out, it means that you have to drunkard or Eddie goes away, and then that means that Eddie gets moved in like a weird way. So Jonathan can try to play around that by doing Eddie actions or just making it so that frog is not a bad thing to do, but it is a pretty annoying part about this matchup for Zato for sure. That sucks. I think you don't, there's no way you burst here. Yeah, I like that combo too. You are, I think you're like a round 1 burster and a last round burster in this matchup for sure. I think a lot of matchups are like that in this game. Like you really want to burst early or save it for like the potential last hit of your game, right? Like if you lose the first round and you haven't burst yet, I guess you kind of need to burst in the second round, but you know, it's pretty bad if you burst in the second round and then have no burst in the last round as Zato. He just doesn't have the life. That was pretty expensive for Razzo to win that interaction, but this is actually now looking really good. What's up, Cherio?
Hi.
Have you used 2P to punish Nagoriyuki yet? That's my homework for you. You got this. Yeah, probably important unsummon. That's good. Oh, FD. Nice. Jonathan's out of there. That was a really, really good movement. Nice whip punish from Razzo. That was really clean. I always think it'll whip, so I don't try. Dude, it works from mad far, trust me. Believe in me. Believe in the me that believes in you. I think this needs a little bit more volume also. I turned it down a little in the beginning because the intro was loud. Punish Nagoriyuki tournament? Yeah. This basically just gives you all the screen carry. Oh, that's great. If you are Zato and you hit the drill like that, like you just get your drill to hit in your whatever sequence you're doing, it feels so good because essentially you just get to... Oh, Eddie's gone. You just get to like extend your knockdown there, and then you get tons of time for Eddie to come back, which is great. Like, you know, anytime someone gets hit by an unforced error like a drill, Zato just wins that interaction and gets tons of time to just set up and then get Eddie out. Really good for him.
I mean, Jonathan Tene has been playing this so well also. It's just Leo's damage is so difficult.
Double overhead. Nice block. Drills reset a bit there. And again, like, you just have to wait for Eddie to come back here now, which is here. Razzo jumping out of Pierce. This is something you've seen a lot, right? Just immediately jumps. And the thing is that, like, you can frog to call this out or something, right? But jumping to beat drill is really good because drill will beat a button, right? This is the RPS. Like, drill beats you trying to hit 2P or something to catch whatever, like Pierce 2 or frog or whatever it is, right? And then drill loses to jump, so that's just a rotation of options that you have against Eddie.
Come back to haunt Jonathan Tene, but still able to maintain composure here. There's the DP out of your fake pressure.
Yeah, I mean, punishing Nagoriyuki is like basic matchup knowledge. It should just be something you should just know. Nice, his burst safe. Something basic you should just know about fighting Anji. Like, if you play the tower, you fight Anji, and then you're just like, all right, it's time. Some characters are better punishes than others. Like, Goldus isn't the best. Like, some characters have way further, easier, better punishes.
Being a little too patient, possibly. Could have gone in there to really put the pressure on
the problem, too, is that there's always a feeling of needing to force against Zato when Eddie's dead. Which they were talking about on commentary just now. The problem though is like Zato actually has like pretty good stuff if you just run at him. You know what I mean? Like obviously 6P and his and honestly his 2P, any of his jabs are good, right? You can just hit whatever. This will kill. But what's it called? The other issue that you run into besides just like doing like running into 6Ps, running into jabs or whatever, is you run into 2S, you run into 5H. He does fly, and then he's above your head, and then you're just like, oh, like maybe I should hit a button to anti-air the fly, and then you get hit by flight, jump H, 2K, 2D, and into like whatever pressure. Like it's hard to just get in against him, and Eddie is not dead for very long, so you know it's tough to like make that happen. Yeah, 2K there works against 6B. Big opportunity for Razzo. Zato dies in one hit. Good backdash. Sucks that 2K2D whiff there for Jonathan. Oh god. 2D probably would have punished if it was close enough, right? You could have also done. Oh fuck. Could have also done far slash maybe, but I get the 2D. Yeah, guard point is quite good against Eddie also. Guard point's good against Eddie, fireball's good against Eddie. A lot of what Leo wants to do in neutral is pretty effective naturally against what Eddie's trying to do. You see like right what Zato's trying to do with Eddie. See like right here is a good example. Pierce just losing to the fireball and then still hitting Zato. I like taking the punish there, spinning the bar, just getting a knockdown. Gives you time to reset Eddie. Yeah, this is going to be the kill. No, 2H whiff. Oh, that didn't combo? Not like this. Not like this. Oh, no. If Jonathan gets 4-stop burst, this is a huge, huge problem. Yeah, that sucks. Because even if you win this round now, which you do, you have no burst for the next round, which is brutal. That's a huge win for Razzo.
I can't believe he forced Jonathan Tene to spend burst.
Why is Tene's name Leffen? I don't know. He just spin his name. Wow, super delayed burst.
I mean, understandable. You don't want to get sent through the wall.
It's a hard combo to find the right spot to burst. Zato can make a lot of stuff pretty difficult for you to burst. He can hard call out things too. He doesn't have to though, but yeah, I like getting the offense going like this. Spend some bar. Get positive bonus here. You got to do a little bit of running while Leo has bar. Yeah, BRC.
BRC decides to take to the skies. I get it.
Now you're good. Now you summon. You got to watch for the fireball. That's a punish. Nicely done. That was good. That was good from Jonathan. When Leffen was in EVO Japan, he played as Jonathan Tene. Ah, I see. One of those. I mean, Leo has lots of really winning options in neutral. Like, lots of good stuff against Zato. But, you know, like everybody in the game, even with Leo's very good defense, when Zato starts to, like, put Eddie on you and starts twerking, I mean, he could just win the game right there. It really doesn't matter what the matchup is for Zato. When he gets going, everybody dies the same. That's one. It's probably his biggest strength in any game that he's in, right? Even when he's bad. But, like, in this game, obviously, he's good. He just wins the game when he gets going. And it's really hard to always be right about stuffing Eddie and like never giving him an opportunity. What the why are you cheating, bro? Why are you cheating? Why you gotta do some cheating shit like that?
JD into the JK land command grab. Beautiful sequence there. And now we're at set point.
Oh, empty low. Well, maybe looking for burst there. Yeah, Eddie's gonna be back now.
Just gets that raw close slash there.
Very safe pressure there. Just 5P into what's it called? Oppose into like see if you're gonna try to attack, burst, whatever. Jonathan trying to play it pretty safe. Uh-oh. Razzo wins in one hit. Nice question mark. Super. Oh, that was good. That was a weird confirm to do. Like hard to make that work.
Good situational awareness right there from
That's yeah, a lot of people fuck that combo up. Oh my god, got right in between the frog.
There's the burst from Jonathan Tene. Needs to gain control of this match here. Cannot allow
they changed him D. The Zato players were too mad. Yeah, this game is looking like a wash. No burst. Hard knockdown. Help. Meaty mids. Dead.
for those two.
Unfortunate. There's not much you can do when you're off burst there as Zato on defense against Leo. Your options are really weak.
Big throw.
Oh, burst Eddie, wow. You get no burst gauge from that though because it doesn't connect with the character. It's like bursting foul
Is
scalpel.
this a left win or a 10? If it's a left win,
Combo
is it
off
a West
this.
Coast win?
It's both.
Executor.
Oh,
What's the name of that super Sun Void, right?
Tries to go for the
Wow,
double
nice. That was good to combo and actually get it because Eddie was kind of in a weird spot there.
A hell of a lot of scaling.
Yeah,
Right now,
dead.
you're able to get the sword super
Very
close
nicely
up the
done.
round. Jonathan Tene once again here at set point with a perfect.
yeah.
Razzo trying to get in there between that 2K 2D whiff, but Jonathan just found the 2P. It's a hard thing to whip punish unless you're super ready for it. Damn, that
So
sucks.
many Zato players use that because
Guard
it's
point
the
got
fastest
smoked.
tool. They don't have any reversals. So
Maneuvered Eddie into the
great
perfect
way to
spot.
start establishing your game plan with Eddie, and look at this. Jonathan Tene is one mix-up away from taking this.
The applause. Tap dust. Has to burst.
And there it is. We've been
Should be the
talking
kill.
about it
Yeah.
all
Wall damage
set.
gets the job done. Very
And the
close,
live
but well played there
BRC closes
by
out the
Tene.
set.
He actually looked like he was. I mean, that last game was a wash. Like
Chest.
nasty things happened to him, but it worked out okay. Idom versus MacMens. I feel like this matchup.
There it is, sending out the butterfly again.
The risk reward increase for Anji in the last patch must feel much better in matchups like this where neutral
Get
generally pretty solid for the other character and then you're just like annoyed. It's like, you know, you spin there and then you just cover after and you're like, yeah. Another thing that's interesting too is that
Unholy diver.
yeah, right there if you have Stain, like you know Stain's
Damn,
gonna
I
pop,
can't
so you're just
believe I
not that
got
worried
my
about it.
associate sticker and rollback net code.
Nice. What up, Deventi?
Check
Did
the
you?
front back.
Hell yeah. Ooh, that's a punish.
Oh, spinning right through the
This should be a
60.
kill too. BRC confirm.
Full
Bang.
on conversion. That's
Mary
the round.
Poppins. Looking pretty good. Neutral is interesting because it's, you know, it's a little pesky for Anji on the way in, but spin is still one of those useful things you have to represent in this matchup. And it's one of those things that even though you don't always put yourself in the best spot, it's not like you're often getting punished for spinning, and then once you do get a good spin, you know, you might just win that interaction.
Really long
And that interaction win is actually really important with Testament's defense not being the best. You know, no strong invincible reversal.
It's really hard for Testament to push people out.
And Testament has like good low pokes,
No, stood
and
up.
your backdash is pretty solid. I like that routing there. That was a good choice. But Anji is like really good at smoking your backdash. Yeah, this is a smart way to do this combo because to keep it like harder to burst, right? Nobody really wants to burst on close slash. So like walk back close slash 2H. Now this is hard to burst because you're so far away. So you're like, oh, I'll wait for Co or whatever the extension is, and then
Stood up expecting the
this is where the
overhead.
super comes out. Yeah, exactly. You want to burst on the Co, but if you just don't do Co and you just do super, you know.
If any of you are trying to build up pecs or build up muscle,
Pretty solid way to route.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, 2H can also go under burst, right? And that's why you don't want to burst it. You want to wait for Co, because Co is just like hitting up in the air. You're like, easy peasy burst.
Here we go. Again, spinning through the grave. Reaper.
And you have to air to air that as Testament. I'm pretty sure. Or 6P it, maybe. Raw 6P might work.
Oh, there's the-
Yeah, once Anji has meter, you know. It's very scary.
Wanna pick up
Look at the damage on this, by the way.
routing and so much risk to get that damage.
The 5H damage in this version means that Anji is just like...
sides there.
His risk reward is so much better, right? Because every interaction, he can just gamble and like get way more damage. So because of that, it means that it's much more dangerous to like get hit by anything. So every like scary thing he does, like all of his pressure, spin, all this kind of stuff, it makes everything
Problem is
scary.
that Testament is kind of similar to Axel in the sense that
Right? It makes everything real spooky to deal with because you're just like, oh god, like
spins through them, you're not really
if I get hit, I'm gonna fucking explode. Should kill with the wall
Fast RC to
damage.
Get the extension there.
Yeah.
Super, summon the succubi.
Arbiter sign.
Nice, great round there from Idom. We need to see more like that. More.
Yes,
full
the
screen
problem with
control.
spin is like spin when you're stained and like through fireballs and stuff. Testament can just hit a button after, but spin can also just like hit a Testament normal or like you can spin through Crow and then not be stained, and then actually the interaction could work out okay for you after. It's, you know, it can be fine still, and you kind of have to do it, because, like, what else are you going to do? Just perish? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? Just die? Like, Anji has to spin. Oh, no, that's a big drop. Oh, this could happen. This could happen. Anji just needs to get, like, one good hit here, and, like, if burst goes awry, you know? This is scary. Nice. No, that was the right idea. Just no combo. Help! Oh god, I'm scared. Anji has meter too, which means he could bait burst. Yeah, okay. That was a good spot. Found the right burst timing. Ko plus. Got a guess on overhead or not? Ko. Oh my god, if Anji hit 2S, he won. But 6P was a nice find from Idom there. I mean, Fujin follow-up is generally RPS and when you have meter, right? Like, people just get hit by Rin. Like, everybody just gets hit by Rin. Shit happens, doesn't matter who you are. In regards to which option you're worried about, you can always delay everything. So generally you want to block low and then block high. But you can just delay the low or do the high early, or delay and then do overhead, or hop, or, like, you know, you can do whatever you want to do. So with bar, it's particularly annoying.
Patience, but the code coming at you. Counter hit Grave Reaper with that stain state too.
Yeah, 5H reward is massive. Anji is, you know, he's a character with high reward in this version, actually, because of a bunch of his changes. He has, like, good plus frames. Yeah, it's definitely gonna stuff. I actually wonder if it just Fujin Kara Super would have been better there to kill, but I mean, this looks fine anyway. You have so much meter.
How are we blocking Anji nowadays, you know? I mean, just constant pressure. How are we doing this?
How many players does TNS have? Usually a lot. Like, they were capping 256 brackets pretty often.
Get off here, I'll die.
Or, like, I don't even know if they cap, but, like, hitting 256 pretty often.
Oh, nice chase, air to air. Gets the teleport downwards as well to pick up. Beautiful stuff from Idom.
And they're gonna run brackets for Street Fighter when Street Fighter comes out. So I'm sure it'll be huge. And then Asuka's coming out this week too, so although a lot of people will be at CB and then coming back, so I'm not sure if they're gonna do on Monday, but their Strive and what's called Street Fighter tournaments are gonna have a shit ton of people.
This time here from Idom.
Nice. Yeah, that was good patience. Idom didn't want to challenge because you have such a big lead. The scary thing is if you don't challenge for a while though and risk builds up against you in the corner, like, you just die from 70%. So you have to be a little careful. See, that's where spin against a normal is just so good. Sure, you might spin into Arbiter and other stuff sometimes, but or spin into Grave Reaper or Crow, and that's not good for you. But spinning into a normal is so good for you that, you know, you gotta commit. Otherwise, you're just dead, right? Like, if you never spin, how are you gonna get in against this character? Pretty important burst here, because now you have a chance to win the corner. Like, this is your chance to win if you're MacMens. Oh.
And Idom says, I'll come to you. How about that? Here's the succubi in your dreams.
Getting a little overzealous on the approach. Let's get
Crow, nice. Yeah, TNS has DreamHack Dallas after, right? I got asked about something about DreamHack Dallas, and I was like, listen, I'm gonna stay inside and play Street Fighter. And that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, the Ko, no punish. Oh man. Oh man. No, this should kill, right? Didn't spend the bar. Didn't spend the bar again. Man, MacMens could have won. I think this is just nerves and tournament, right? But, like, MacMens could have just done Kara Super here maybe, or like a combo with RC. But even if you want to keep the corner because you're not sure, RC here into like 5H into 5H or something would have been. Yeah, it's easy to miss stuff like that when you're playing a tournament and everything's going on in your brain.
That's gonna be even tougher because there are a lot of killers down there.
Look, that's just,
yeah, I think the first one it's fine, but the throw you definitely got to RC because that's an easy peasy kill. I could do that combo, you know. I could hit H twice. But in tournament, I can't do that combo either. When there's like everything's on the line and you're playing a tournament, I also would not do that. I would simply die. So that's what happened. What a Fid Lad. Thanks for the prime. Wow, I'm surprised that hit actually. It looked like the cancel was late. I'm gonna play DJ. Yeah, I'm gonna play DJ. I'll try Marissa. There's a lot of characters in the 6 I'm interested in. Oh, good teleport.
Out of the way. Beautiful. Don't allow yourself to be put into the
Yeah, whiff 6P there and then saved himself by doing what's it called? Fast RC 2K. Yeah, that was gonna be spooky. Scary spot. Damn, like a bird. I didn't even know he could do that. I guess it's just air dash, right? Yeah. I've never seen another Anji, or I've never seen Anji do that.
Teleport out. He just hops all the way in.
MacMens is gonna make it in though. I think like there's meter here. Ooh.
And that's true too. Like
That was the scary part. MacMens had bar, so you know that interaction could have been a little gross real quick. Love that. Love the dash cancel wall break. Yeah. Good choice. It was a good spot for Idom. Big health lead, lots of resources, stain hits. I mean, that could have killed. Oh, nice. He's looking like a real Strive player. He's running after Idom. I mean, Idom's running and he's running after him. That's how you got to play though. That's how this matchup goes. Testament does not want to fight.
That's the story.
Testament's trying to run, and then you as Anji have to run at Testament like an idiot, and then you got to get in there because like otherwise if you just like try and get in slow and steady, like it's very difficult to get in on this character Testament unless you have like significantly better neutral options to approach than most characters, you know. Like look at this, like, you know, characters good at running. This is what they do.
Making things miserable for
which is, you love to see it. Like that's how this character is supposed to play, right? Yeah.
This just negates any offense
Uh-oh.
for MacMens. It's a great movement, but finally
This is what happens though.
catching up to Idom got the most out of this combo too.
Big damage.
This is where it starts to become scary, right? Is Idom
And positive bonus. Positive bonus Anji, definitely very annoying to deal with.
situation for so long.
Because this, yeah, overhead happens. Burst is available real soon. Not quite in this round though. Probably don't want to mash burst there anyway, but it could have been a factor. That's the thing is, yeah, look at it, like Idom's running, he's got all this great pressure. Oh, and then, or all this great neutral, and then this happens, and like, you know, missed the super. No.
Exactly. Stop
Unfortunate.
Hey, I played Slayer, all right?
This opens up such a big chance for Idom here. Yeah.
Oh, and Cheerio coming through.
That is a little spooky to say the least. Oh, teleports away. One thing I think Idom should do is dash in and represent throw a little bit more when spin is like a threat maybe. That hurts though. That should be the kill.
Apply that stain state just in case you get the stray hit.
He went the other way.
Another pickup after.
Idom has no bar now because of the negative penalty. Nice. Setup here. Lots of plus frames. Yeah, still plus. Oh, if that was a different button. If that was one thing that we didn't see Idom use very much is 2H actually. If that was like 2S 2H or something, then Idom is just gaming, right? Unfortunate. Lord Tene versus MacMen.
Here we go into the next match. Jonathan Tene versus MacMens here.
The BRC, the jump K just went the other way, I think, is what happened. Like jump K just pushed into the corner too far. Oh, that burst spot is not the one that hurts. Having the burst whiff like that too is extra brutal. Having no burst gauge here, because Zato builds a lot of burst, but it is possible that you just don't get another burst this game now. Pretty unfortunate.
There's a pack of them now. That's actually true. In the sequel of the Meg, there's now 3 Megalodon.
Wow, what an air throw too. Jonathan was hungry at the start of the round, just ran in, trying to make some offense happen early. The thing is that this kind of offense is quite good for Jonathan because, again, burst is not a factor still, by the way. And now Jonathan has meter for whatever option here. Land on the drill? Oh, I thought so too. I think Jonathan also thought so. Wow, 2P hit frog from that far? My goat, 2P. Man, you Anji players. Oh, yeah, I mean, nothing you could do there. You Anji players. You're fucking hitting 2P out the womb and that shit connects. Damn, that's far. What up, Capsulate?
Hashtag Razzo. And there we go. 5H gets the.
You can't have that. I didn't say that.
They invite hell, catching him too.
Just because I feel that way doesn't mean damn. Just meaty 5H, no combo though. Damn, 6P hitting too. Help me, help me! I just want out. Door stuck. Good block. Raw drill hits, which means now you can waste time for Eddie to come back. 5H punish. This is the RPS here, right? Like, sure, you hit 2P to stuff the second hit of Pierce here, but then Jonathan just does dash 5H to whiff punish you into drill, and now with bar, this becomes all this damage into 50-50 for the round, right? Like strike throw for the round. So, you know, like what can you do, right? Like, sure, you 2P'd Pierce, but like then that happens, and it's like, well, that feels pretty bad. Doesn't feel great for me, even though I stuffed Eddie, right? Like I'm still not in a good spot. Yeah.
Really good position on a pose, because it's like if I dare to press the button, I'm smoked. Had to dash up and throw.
Just takes the knockdown off Drunkard. And then see, now you don't want to hit 2P because of last time. Oh my god, the meter, that sucks. And then you don't hit 2P, then he gets away with Pierce, then he runs offense on you, then you fucking die. Feels fucking bad, man. Like,
Tene is never really close enough to really get hit by them. He's playing at such solid ranges when he sends out Eddie. Look at that, backdash immediately into Pierce.
But that's the factor there.
it's scary to jump though too because oh, that burst spot is bad. Ooh, that does not feel good. Damn it, he got the dash super.
We got it on camera. We can get this individual put in jail.
Help me, dude. I'm just trying to make it out. He's about to build the meter for super again. Amogus.
Got the big pick up there. Oh my god.
Bonus damage from positive bonus helps a lot there too. Yeah, this shit sucks.
What's the movie with the sharks where they're in like the underground, the underwater?
Oh, command grab right through the shark hit.
I mean, there's Deep Blue Sea,
That hurts. Or the frog rather.
There's Jaws 2, 3.
Oh, and he just gets hit by the sword super. Help.
Sword again. And that
Damn, rough spot.
Didn't
Didn't get to play the game. I mean, it's hard if you can't establish neutral against Zato. It's miserable, right? Like he just does that, and it feels gross. All right, none of you guys want to watch this match? No problem, I got you.
But yeah, I hope season 3 gets Coom.
Sorry, Luke and SQ.
I definitely don't think we get Slayer.
We'll see, but right now we're gonna have to see Eddventure versus Tensorial here, and Eddventure starting off strong, but the trade with the stroke is gonna
Yeah, that spaced out dive kick, dude. Her dive kicks are fucked, actually.
Run away.
I wonder if people realize how fucked her dive kicks are.
Look.
Like, I feel like the general consensus from people is that, like, they either think Ino is hella cheap because of Daru, or they think Ino's garbage because whatever, right? The thing is that, what's it called? Her dive kicks are absurd. They are absurd. They are incredibly nasty. Why is his name Family Guy Funny Moments? I just noticed that. Is it like a compilation, like volume 4? I didn't even see that. And the low profile. That's gonna hurt. I didn't even notice until you said something. TikTok, maybe. Her setup is not that good. Wow, really? You know, 6P right there. Her setup is not that good post wall break, but it doesn't really matter here, I think, to be honest with you. Yeah, you can't even burst, really, right? Oh, that dive! This is what I'm saying, dude. Her dive is absurd. No, that's a big drop. That sucks, man. Uh-oh. This is a chance, big chance. I think breaking the wall is kind of bad, though, no? Now she's like full screen with bar here. Yeah. I think breaking the wall is kind of bad. That's probably what did it. It's like the lo-fi hip-hop streams that run 24/7, but it's just Family Guy clips. Love that. This is one thing that is annoying for Jacko for sure. A lot of the stuff she does, as you know if you play this video game, most of the stuff she does, Jacko players just mash 2K and 2D because it low profiles everything, right? So they just constantly flail on you with no regard for frame data or what's happening. They're just like, I'll probably go under whatever they do. They just don't give a fuck. And that's very effective because she gets really low to the ground, right? And that is not good against just like hover dash, right? Like if Ino just does hover dash, jump S or jump H, like 2K and 2D just not a good thing to hit. So it's kind of naturally troublesome in that way, right?
Nice block on the YRC, closing it down.
Like they're just like, uh-oh. So they're like literally just swinging. So you have to be a little bit more, like you got to target the, you know, the hover dash a little bit more in this matchup. You can't just like 2K 2D for your life and just be like, yeah, like you can in some matchups.
2K got the interrupt as well. Just
yeah, you gotta actually think for a second and like, all right, I cannot just hit 2K 2D. This is death, right?
Enough to kill? Yes. Wow. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. This is Ino we're talking about, right? She has some of the lowest.
Yeah, Jacko, I mean, this character is so fucking good and also really annoying for a lot of characters to deal with. Nice whiff on it. She is so good. For a character with no invincible reversal, like, she has her super with bar, but it's kind of whatever. Her defense is surprisingly pesky, too. Because she has, like, her 6P and 2K are very good. Wow, that was great. Tensorial just exploding the, whatever it's called there. The attempted anti-air YRC? Yeah, of course. Of course. Fast RC, minion pull, double minion, dead. That was good. Using the dive fast RC, or RC into jump S to beat the 2D, spaced out to whip punish was pretty great. A lot of people think Jacko is top 5 or like near top 5. She's quite a common contender for that space. Like if she's not top 5, most people have her right next to it. She's quite a strong character. Super good in this version of the game. But she's been good for a couple of versions. I shouldn't even say just this version. She's been good for a while, I think, and that hasn't really changed. I think most people think Jacko is better than Zato.
It's just so difficult to deal with. Nice backdash, double backdash too, just to get out of the situation altogether. But unfortunately, you're going to be put right back into it.
It was a really good.
She is super duper good. Very solid character. Yeah, I think most people think she's better than Zato.
I blinked and I saw the
Most people have Zato like, you know, slightly worse.
And now we're at set point here for Eddventure. That heavy slash is doing so
like
much
if
work.
Zato is 8th or something, right? Most people have Jacko somewhere 7th to 4th or whatever.
Jacko's utilized the 2S.
Yeah, their strengths are quite similar, her and Zato. But I think her neutral is probably less, like she doesn't have to risk as much a lot of times. You know what I mean? Like a minion dying versus whatever it's called dying, Eddie dying is like pretty obvious, which is more detrimental. And then on top of that, her defensive pokes and options are better. And in neutral, she can be, I think her ability to run is like also pretty great. Like stuff like that, jump D. Look at this, like this is a good example to get out of the corner. Zato would have fly here or something, right? But jump D or like jump, kick a minion down, double jump over, do minion attack, like fall, get pressure. Like this stuff is all good. So, you know, like she has like really good ways to escape, like stuff like that. Also minion toss and neutral, absurd. Like it's minion toss, minion kick. Like the problem is you kill the minions, right? So like she starts tossing minions at you. So then you're like, let me kill the minions. Killing the minions does not do that much, which is like the unfortunate problem. She just gets the gauge back immediately and it like doesn't matter. Like Eddie comes back fast too, but she's just fucking throwing minions at you and you kill 4 of them in a row and then she throws a 5th one and you're like, why am I here? Like, why am I killing the minions, right? Like, what's the point of me? What's the point of me killing the minions? They're back already. Like, they're just like fucking hell. Should be Tene versus Luke, right? Yeah. What up, Toothman? But yeah, that's the thing is that Jacko, her strengths are all very pronounced. I think Zato is better in this position than Jacko is with minions on top of you generally. But everywhere else, I think Jacko's probably a bit stronger overall, you know? Who's Luke? Luke's been doing well in tournament for a while. Very consistent, what's it called? Happy Chaos player. Yeah, I mean, I think most Jacko players will tell you, unless they're just like bad. Most Jacko players will tell you she's quite good. She's like extremely been good for a while, by the way. Like it's not like this patch she's good. She was good last patch, and honestly probably the patch before that too. She had some good like quality of life changes that really helped her power level, and she's been good for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Immediately fading
Quite a
back
strong
to the
character.
first round start. I like that decision a lot here from Luke. It just allows you to start this pressure with the guns.
Like, you know, if most people have their top characters being characters like Mei, Leo, Happy Chaos, Ram, I think like there's arguments to be made that Jacko is like right there, or like at the same or near the same power level as those characters, right?
Tried to bait out that burst.
I mean, even when she came out, I don't think she was bad, but she's gotten much better since then.
Your food and the backdash gets caught. But no little Eddie just in time there after the invite held.
Wow, that was quite the pickup. 5H there definitely hurts. Yeah, he was trying to bait burst, but burst was not quite there yet. It was like one hit before burst was available. Jonathan tried to bait it there too, but I think Luke was just willing to. I almost said Jacko. Luke was just willing to hold the burst.
Sharknado.
She was donkey on release. I don't think she was that bad. I mean, she wasn't near the power level of where she is now, but people acted like she was terrible. I don't think she was terrible. Not having minion gauge to start definitely hurt, but she wasn't like, people acted like she was ham bad. Yeah, it's actually really bad. If you backdash on the corner against Zato, it's actually way worse for you than getting hit grounded, right? The thing is, I get it, because like people want to backdash and avoid command grab, right? But if you backdash and he gets close / airborne, he's like, he gets a way better combo, and he can like delay a lot and build way more Eddie gauge, which is great. You know, so it's like way better for him. Oh, that was great 2K2D too. It's way better for him. Side swap? Yeah, even if you get bursted here, you don't care that much. Wow, no Amorphous? I'm surprised that you didn't just break it. Trying to look for the burst though. Yeah, 2D. Now we stagger here. Has to stagger because you're waiting for Eddie, right? So that's like the thing about Zato. Those are your moments to challenge, but it's hard to know what to challenge with, because he could stagger with like close slash, 2S, 5H, you could close slash, run up close slash, you know, you could do close slash, run up throat. Like, he has a lot of, he could do fly, he could do like string and a drill. He doesn't have to do something committal, but that's when you have to do something.
Here we go, 50% of your health gone.
She got a lot of buffs, but she also was not that bad on launch. And this is a huge advantage for Jonathan. She got way better though. Also with the sword. The minion buff is big. The one beating out the projectile. Starting with minion gauge is quite big. There it is. They gave her a quality of light change, the super one with the minions. That was good. Like, she's got a lot of nice changes. I mean, even last patch, she was quite good. She got a lot of good changes the patch before. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
oh, I'm surprised Luke didn't run up and confirm. Tene is just steamrolling. This is also a matchup that Tene's played a lot, though. He's very good at this. Oh, Bob.
Oh, no.
Goldless, Jacko, Biken were all criminally downplayed on launch. I thought they were all pretty fine. I think Biken on launch was good, too. I'm surprised people didn't think that she was good. I thought that was very surprising. Same thing with Goldless. Goldless is pretty good on launch. I think he was better last patch, but his second best patch was probably launch. Most of them have released much weaker than they are now, though, right? Like, the DLC characters have gotten a big rise in power overall. Sin's time, bro. Come on, man. And the funny thing is that Sin is the worst one, I think. He's definitely the worst one. Is this gonna kill? Oh, you have that many hits of the wall left? Oh, wow. I actually thought it was gonna be like one hit splat.
There's the pendulum.
Sin's gotta be the worst one. Yeah, me too. Okay, I'm happy it's not just me, Jonathan. I figured with the combo route. Yeah, there's a will kill this month. It's that combo breaker this Friday.
Get the shatter. We surfing in.
That sucks. That's one of my least favorite things when you fight Happy Chaos. When they do 2S or some shit, and then you're waiting for the first shot, and then they don't release it, like they miss it or whatever, and then they just do charge shot, and I'm like, damn, there's a big ass gap right there.
Surfing in.
Like, damn, I could have done some shit, but I just thought that they were gonna shoot me.
Catch the wave, brother. Oh, but the taco coming through.
Help!
Fakes it out this time. The double cross.
Yeah, whiffed. 2K2D whiffy. Double overhead, goes low, then overhead again, overhead again. That's it.
Yeah, break
You know.
the wall, steals the burst. Jonathan Tene with the 3-0, moving on to grand finals. Unstoppable tonight.
We've all been there. Gotta burst sometime. What are you gonna do, right? Mac Manarino versus Razzo.
I'm scared. Like the range that they're playing at, I'm just waiting for the big counter hit.
You know, Jonathan, you saying that's Leffen is bad because now if you win the tournament, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, everybody's gonna say Leffen won the tournament.
Stop mortal till the risk is cranked.
No, man, it's mortal to me, all right?
Yeah, I mean, that Atmos comes through and your whole house shakes foundation.
I plug up my subwoofer to play Strive. Oh, we're spending all
The
of
triple
year
wall
getting to kill with
splat,
the
double
5
wall
Ds
splat, pits
again.
the chesty.
Well, you know, as they say, if you don't spend all the budget before...
MacMens cooked me with Azrael in a BlazBlue team tournament last month, and I'll never recover. Azrael, huh? Azrael player? Azrael's cool.
Screw zero. I've been having to do budgeting at work.
Nice whiff punish.
But there we go. The burst comes out from Razzo. Just sending out these fireballs here. MacMens spinning through them with no problem. There's the RC. How far are we going to carry?
But yeah, it's interesting. I'm curious what they do with Bedman too. Bedman, I think, is like... He has like a lot of problems, but his offense is like very scary. It also has weaknesses, which is bad for this game when a lot of characters' offenses are much more stable. But he genuinely, I think, has pretty good offense. Wow, this is a cool route. Oh, he's Japanese. Like, genuinely, I think has like pretty... Oh my god, not like this. Did you troll too hard?
That's your best.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh. Did we troll too hard?
Yeah, both of them are out. Yeah.
Okay, we're fine.
Oh, but there we go. Knock, knock. Who's there?
Yeah, like, Bedman has pretty whack inconsistencies, I think, especially with, like, Gatlings being... Like, a lot of the buttons and Gatlings are kind of whack for that character. His frame data is just bad. Exactly, yeah. His frame data is just not good. And his offense is not good enough to justify how weak some of the other stuff he can do. Or other stuff he has is, like, a lot of his Gatlings just not being good. Not working very well. Not working from far. Damn.
Switching to a different character,
Nago.
a strong character, and
I see.
Drift there.
Yeah, I mean, him not getting like 2P, 2P, 6P spin, like, come on, bro. You'd let him have that. Come on, man.
5K knock at the door.
Yeah, this is in theory a good matchup pick. The problem is Razzo is pretty familiar.
In this matchup, Leo is just so good at closing the distance with that.
Like, let Bedman do 2P, 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 6P Beyblade. Like, let him have it. Doesn't seem like a big ask. Let Sin fucking play the game against Nago. I'm not joking. I actually think Sin Nago is like that matchup is it's a joke. If you play Sin, you know that shit is a joke. I actually can't think of a matchup that I've played that I like less in the game since it's come out.
It's a good call though.
That shit is a joke. I can't beat like I bet you a floor 8 Nago could beat my Sin.
Good block. But don't forget about that.
This matchup is a joke. Yeah, it's so bad.
Right on the DP was godlike.
That was perfect.
Like,
That was perfect.
I play Sin against lots of other people, no problem, right? Play against tournament players, Sin, no problem. I'm doing fine. Everything's okay. Floor 8 Nago's got my Sin beat for sure. That shit is just a joke. That matchup is so bad. It sucks so bad. Yeah, I mean, Happy Chaos is also not good for Sin, but this matchup, I think this character is the worst. It's really hard. It's really hard. Sin chip, also really bad. But I actually feel like at least I have some ideas about counterplay that are not bad. Even though it's not good, it's like I have some stuff. This is just not good. This shit is just... I don't even know what to do. I'm just like, my bad. Yeah, Razzo is too familiar. I think this is really hard to counterpick Razzo with, because even though the matchup's good, the character experience Razzo has here is really impactful, I think. Yeah, a lot of my pokes are crouching and he has 5k. Also, most of the stuff you do just loses to his buttons. Like, you can't reach him very easily. Your buttons are slow and not that good and very bad on block. So, wow, what a whiff punish. That's what I'm saying. Like, that is... Yeah, hard to stop. Then on top of that, his 5k just like, you know, Sin does 6k and he's +3, and then Nago hits 5k and beats everything I do. And yeah, Sin's movement and backdash are not good against Nago either. It's very bad. You would think, oh, L-Cunt will low profile 5H or like and far slash from Nago, so you can just like L-Cunt in unless he's hitting 2S. And 5H beats L-Cunt, so you know. All right, my bad. I'm like, it's actually not a joke that like when you're +3 against Nago with Sin, you just can't do anything. Like, you're just like, my bad. The best thing you do is you do 6k and you cancel your plus normal into beat driver to try to beat him mashing a button. But like, by canceling in a beat driver, you completely abandon your plus frames to do something that's shitty, that like doesn't give you good reward. Like, it doesn't do anything for you, so it's like so bad. So like, imagine doing a +3 move and then being like, I guess I'm fucked. That's what it's like to play Sin Nago. That's gonna reach, right? Yeah, but guard point is just vibing.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
L-Cunt is like not nearly as good as you would think it is. Yeah, it should be. The move should be absurdly powerful if you think about it, right? Like an advancing low hit that's +8 or whatever the fucking follow-up is on block. Like, it should be absurd, but it's actually not that good because it loses to so much stuff.
We need 6 more of those.
So, you know, you would think it'd be way better than it is the thing. The defense is great, but the problem is because you block so much, the risk is miserable. Okay. If it low profiled way better, and Sin's other neutral options were good, it would be pretty strong. That's a punish. Yeah. Berserker slash in front is not great on block. You can punish it. It's -6 or 7. I think that's probably a good YRC if you're gonna lose the corner already. 6? Yeah, that sounds right. Good old Nago throw. Love that. MacMens kind of gaming here though, huh? Nice. Hold steady. Hold the space. Nice. Love that MacMens didn't swing and just vibe there. Love that. Yeah, the problem is Sin's moves are just not good. His special moves are just not good. Like, Hoof Stomp being so shitty on hit without the follow-up, and even on counter hit. Like, Hoof Stomp being shitty on counter hit without the follow-up. L-Cunt's lack of low profile. L-Cunt's like the best, and even it has problems. Beak is just miserably bad. Like, why is Beak Driver so miserable as like a poke? And why is it so bad on block? And why does it not give me Oki? Like, everything about it's not good.
Here we go, getting tossed right back into the corner, and the
overhead
next should be enough. Yeah.
I mean, it being -6, can't he just like 2p 6p? I guess he's afraid of if he can't cancel anything because he's high blood. 2p 6p is not as good, right? But he could always just like 2p 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 6h or something, right? And then he probably would clash with DP, is my guess. If you push him away. Oh, that's unfortunate. No burst early there. Or you could like spend blood to Fukio back, but that's probably bad. Damn, Razzo is gaming. Jesus. Yeah, if Sin Hoof Stomp counter hits, you do not get anything without spending the follow-up. Which is pretty bad. Hoof Stomp, not a great move either. All of his moves are pretty bad, which is like he has a resource, and then all of his moves are bad even with the resource, which is like, damn. Yeah, he's just not good, unfortunately.
Life, right?
I play him because he's fun, but like he is really bad.
Razzo still thinks they can take this. I mean, hey, Leo can do the damage, but we are mashing on the close slash there.
Razzo has messed around with other characters, but Leo has always been their main. Like, who else has Razzo played? I'm trying to think. There's been a few characters. Oh, I don't like that this skin has the golden gun. Anji? Yeah, that's true.
Chaos does not have a
Geo? Sin? I saw Razzo playing Sin at some point.
Ready aim shot? That's ridiculous, the 5K. The ready aim shot does guard break.
Geo, Jacko, Happy Chaos, Anji, and Bike and Arc. I think a lot of people have had a lot of those character arcs.
Right, never played against Happy Chaos.
Funnily enough.
Never.
The Golden Deegs? Yeah.
Not once.
Oh, the 5D is going to connect.
This Sin's E being bad is like, I don't even care that it's bad. Make the rest of my moves good, please. I don't. That move, you want to make that bad? Fine. Oh.
I've only said it like 20 times.
And here we go, gets the gunshot again.
All the way to the other wall and the break. Damn, this is the Tiger Bob color. That's true. You're just gonna flame it right in front of him.
Not enough. But now you're in a horrible position.
Yeah, that spot is real bad. You just do. I mean, I guess you could flash kick RC on wake up, but what change would make E worth it? Just make his fucking beak driver good, dude. I don't care about E. That's what I want them to change to E, dude. Just make beak driver good. I don't give a fuck about what E does. I don't even care. It doesn't matter. Doing beat driver and exert is actually a jump scare because that shit is a fucking force of nature. And then you do that shit in this game and you're like, I lost. You know what I mean? You're like, my bad. Oh god, this is gonna suck. Oh, that shit did so much. Oh my god, that did so much.
Clean round for Razzo.
Yeah, dude, imagine if beat driver counter hit gave dash close slash. Come on, bro. Why does it give me dash jab into dash 6p beat driver again for 2 stamina and like 90 damage? Like, dude. If Nago spent 2 blood, you know how much damage he's doing to me? I'm fucking dead. Speaking of which. That hurt.
You have all that meter, but no reversal, and there it is, scooped. Razzo going for a lot of these.
That is the Happy Chaos issue. It does suck to suck. Like, he gets hit and it feels real bad. Reaping and sowing, right? When he's on offense, he's like, yeah. And then as soon as he blocks, he's like, oh fuck. Which I mean, that's part of his problem, I think, in tournament. No, like, he's an extremely good tournament character, but the issues he has as a tournament character is defense. It's the same thing that can happen to somebody like Zato, right? Like, even though these characters have lots of strengths in tournaments, they're good tournament characters. You know, if you play Leo or Soul, like, when you get put on defense, you can just like hit them and then win the game from your defense way more consistently, probably. But then if you're a character like Happy Chaos or Zato, like, I mean, bad shit could just happen to you. Whereas like Leo and Soul and like characters with strong defensive options, those two have particularly strong defensive options, right? Like, you just fucking let it rip and like now you're gaming, right? That sucks. That was a misinput because of the cross-up, I think. Yeah, Chaos has good defensive options on hit and good ways to convert into like side swaps and what's it called? Oh, super here? Yeah. Like side swaps and damage and like wall break and all kinds of stuff. But
bro, there's no help. He's dead.
yeah, this spot's miserable. Yeah, even if the dust didn't hit, I mean, you're gonna get chipped pretty soon. Flying out for CB. Everybody who's headed to CB, have a lovely flight. Hope you get it there safe. I'm leaving Thursday, so I'm definitely leaving. I'm always one of those, like, when I fucking leave, I'm like, all right, bro, it's 7 in the morning, time to go. Like, time to get the fuck out of here.
Pot shot at a Womp Rat. Or, what was it?
I don't remember. You're talking about the Death Star? The whole of the Death Star. Great design.
Ooh, that's good. Yeah, we picked our clips.
Razzo answering with the flash kick.
I mentioned that yesterday was the day to get him in. Ooh, 6 feet gun out whiff, and that's why you get tagged.
Not making the mark.
Can't block with the gun out. Everybody knows you need 2 hands to block. Unless you're biking. Then you just use your sword.
Razzo with no meter to save her and no burst. Going for the slump is perfect. You don't want to go back to neutral.
That is true. Biking players, they don't be blocking. You know, when you pull up on a biking player and they're mashing 5p, I'm like, true. You got me. You're simply better, my bad. They got me. That shit is fast, man. That shit's like a fucking jump scare.
The moment you pull out your gun, you're not able to block. So that's
Damn.
a great reaction moment from Razzo.
BRC.
Can't get away. BRC a round start on wall break. It's funny that Leo does not even, like, you know, Leo doesn't even spend bar to break the wall, and Leo just gets okie. Like, you break the wall with no bar, and then you just BRC. You're like, yep.
Luke's been pretty good about the burst so far.
Nice. I like Razzo trying to do 5k and baiting these IB throws, and then just doing like 5p or other options.
I love how more patient Luke is being, trying to poke with that 5k.
Ooh, try to bait burst there with the 2S.
Again. It's really killing
That is unfortunate. Not jumping out there means, yeah, that position was pretty bad, pretty fast. Damn, Razzo's gaming.
Razzo just changes up.
Luke's struggling to get anything going here. I think the offensive choices from Razzo have been, yeah, that'll do it. The offensive choices from Razzo have been really excellent.
And what a shattered
Like, really rotated options super well, and like kind of forced Luke into being like, what's gonna happen next? Like basically the whole time.
That is. That's mad.
We got the rerun, right? These two played earlier. Just the run back.
Come this Thursday,
Unfortunate
we're
burst.
doing geometry with Asuka.
I'm surprised Frog hit from that high. I guess that's what Frog does, to be fair, but I'm kind of surprised that hits. Uh-oh.
Yeah, goes for the run
Love that.
there, and the backdashes are getting
Big
blown
fan of
up.
that.
Razzo's
Big fan of the
so
delay.
good at just
I say that because Jonathan's back turn defense is very good. So just like walking back and delaying like that to try to throw off the fuzzy timing
one more touch is what
or catch him doing something, I like that idea.
Dang.
Damn, the headbutt and then the tap. You good?
Just got a bit. Hey, we got another round. What a
Like
throw.
that idea. I'm a fan.
Surf Ninja gonna get scooped up, punished.
Oh, miss.
Oh, and the double back turn.
Smash didn't slow down Levin at all. Look at him go. He played in a Smash tournament this weekend, right? And then I think he's playing,
Zato controls Eddie with the game
yeah.
gear, just like-
Hard to time that burst, but you get used to delaying like that. The only way that was getting baited is if Razzo like hard called it out, basically. Oh, still okay though. Razzo has, yeah, exactly. Damn, that's how you
I
feel?
loved that. Razzo had such a substantial life lead that running away
5p
forced
flash kick.
Jonathan to
Yeah, Levin did
really
he did pretty well in the Melee tournament, I think. Also, the other thing is, he has Strive this weekend at CB, and then he also has,
That's true.
I'm sure he's probably playing Melee there too, right? There's both. Lord Tene, who we're watching right now, is going to be there. I'm sure Razzo will be there too.
Double X plus R days that people called him Little Eddie.
Yeah, because Zato used to be Eddie.
Yeah, and Eddie.
Back
Eddie would
throw.
say, "This is the
Hell,
little
oh,
guy."
Yeah.
everything's fine.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
throw.
most of the time, if you're wondering how people do charge moves like that, like a standing move into a charge move, the way you do it is you charge, and then you let go of charge and go neutral, hit the button, and then hit up plus kick or punch or whatever it is, right?
Bonus here. We need to
So,
build that 50 meter.
it's something that, you know, like, Chun-Li has the B&B in Street Fighter 5, that's like, she can do it in Street Fighter 6 too, actually, that you use that trick in, so it's how you get it, the flash kick or whatever store from down up, wow, didn't even combo. Storing like that, there's actually more time there than you think. You have a while to do it. It's also why you can like dash flash kick or like whatever.
$327.56.
Yeah, you have a long time to charge with a lot of the game characters in Street Fighter especially. Oh, OTG hit too. Unsummon? No unsummon. That was a nice little whiff punish there from Razzo. Got him.
Oh, no invite hell for you. Yeah, we do RC.
Oh, missed it, but
I don't think we
I
were
mean,
expecting the
this
winner
round
of
is,
that.
yeah, I was gonna say, this round's not really
You get
winnable.
the
Like,
grab there,
what are you
you
gonna do?
close the round.
Y'all know the statistics.
Street Fighter is a bit of a slower game, so it's why the charge times are like 40-something frames versus, you know.
To 11. It's the Razzo factor.
Absolutely.
30 frames or whatever in a lot of other games. 20 or 30 frames is pretty normal. I think around 30, honestly, is normal in basically every other non-Street Fighter game.
All right, on in, opposed, doing the job with the high.
This is a pretty good spy here. Razzo does have some bar.
All right, Pierce, of course. Pierce in the leap, though, this time.
Hold this position.
That mix-up is cheap as fuck. Oh, probably not supposed to be a fireball. Speaking of charge times causing problems, you know. Nice. This is yeah, this is a kill. Street Fighter, I think the perception of the game is that Street Fighter is the easy fighting game, and it's like it's slower pace, so people think like, oh, it's easier, it's like slow pace, you know, you're vibing. The problem with it though is that like because the game is slower, it's much easier to like control options your opponent does and make you feel, yeah, there was dash flash kick, make you feel like there's nothing you can do. Like it's a game where like, you know, your opponent can just be like, yep, I get to sit here and do this, and if you're not just better, you can't stop it. Right? It feels really bad. Yeah, I think getting kept out, like I tried to explain to people, but like getting kept out by Guile Sonic booming you or something, or Dulcim feels so much worse than Happy Chaos. Like Happy Chaos like shoots you and you're like, yeah, I got shot. But like not getting in against Guile, you like do a 40 frame jump and miss and you're like, oh fuck. Just goes somersault and fucking flash kicks your ass back across the screen. Sonic boom, Sonic boom. You're just like sitting there like, hell. Oh, we've all been there.
He's Australian, right?
I have no idea.
You're just stuck. That shit is so slow, right? Like you're like, ah. Yeah, neutral jump, and he does drive rush, like back fist, somersault, and you're like, this motherfucker's cracked.
English, same thing.
In parentheses, don't attack me on Twitter like Maximilian got attacked.
No.
There we go.
Yeah, everybody's mad at Max on Twitter over the weekend. That shit was cracking me up. I was like, you know, you all played the crack. Don't lie. It's like sports with steroids. What a botcat. Everybody does steroids, all right? Like we all know it, and they all do it because they're like, well, everybody else is doing it. Like we all know you're on drugs. Okay, just stop pretending. You're trying to win $1 million, bro. We get it. Oh, you're just dead here.
What's interesting too that we're not seeing from the original set.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy fans were way more stupid, I think. Their frustrations were so stupid. I was like, dude, what are you guys talking about?
That had to have been a 6P interrupt on there, but that's such a commitment for Leo to really try to punish that.
Nice. I like the walk back frog. Oh.
The commitments that you're going to have to make to get through in this matchup, especially escaping from the corner here.
Why can he fly, bro? Every time I see Zato fly, it pisses me off. It should cost Eddie Gage to fly. That's me in parentheses hating. Oh, too late on 6H. Well, it all worked out. That was way better for Jonathan than if he broke the wall earlier. Yeah, you could lose off this though. Oh, burst safe. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Not much you can do here, right, on that hit. Like this, yeah, I mean it's over. Unless you're bursting already, it's over. Like that is pretty unfortunate. I saw that Big Bird was upset that Max said that he played the crack, and Max like, listen, it was a night. Like I wasn't here. I was saying you're very good. Okay, I'm not just here saying you're playing the crack. I'll say it, Big Bird, you're playing the crack, bro. It's fine. You're trying to win $1 million. I don't care. Max is trying to be nice and shit. I'm not gonna be nice. I know you're playing it. You know why you're playing it? Because everybody else is playing it. You're trying to fucking win, bro. I get it. You're trying to win, man. Like fucking door stuck. What, you want $1 million? Look, when you win the tournament and you win $1 million, are you gonna be like, damn, bro, I could have done this without playing the crack. I never should have played. Like, no, you're gonna be like, hey, I got $1 million. Let's go. Like, fucking dude, I'm not gonna be hype, man. I don't care, bro. If you're playing, you're playing. Whatever, man. I was watching those exhibitions. I was like, these motherfuckers have been playing. You could tell. That's fine. It just made for exciting matches. You guys are all cheaters, but like, you cheated together, and I respect that. And guess what? In 2 months, that shit's not going to matter anyway. If you win Capcom Cup, it's because you're good. Now, the qualifiers in like the first month or whatever. That shit's spooky. I think Capcom should not host qualifiers for like the first month and a half or something. I understand logistically it's a bit difficult, but I think they should have just waited. But that's just how it goes. Nice can, bro. Big fan. Hopefully you got all the nude Ken mods on the crack. You don't have to go after anybody. We all know your plan. Now fill out this form and tell me where you're playing the crack and address it to Capcom HQ. Sign the dotted line.